Hey everybody, it's Retro John here, and today we are going to take a look at the world's smallest G.I. Joe figures. So, in case you're not familiar, World's Smallest has picked up various different toy lines over the last few years and made miniaturized versions of popular toys, like there's miniaturized Slinkies, miniaturized little board games, um, miniaturized Care Bears, and Lincoln Logs, and just the array of different toys, except made very, very, very small. Well, they've recently acquired some action figure licenses, and this is one of them, G.I. Joe. They've also recently acquired Masters of the Universe, so those will be coming up. Transformers, and I want to say Ninja Turtles. It's something I need to look up again. For some reason, it sounds familiar, but I know Transformers, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, and Masters of the Universe are some of the ones that they've picked up, and they've made them into these very small figures. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at all three of these today. So let's go ahead and take a look at these little packages first. So they come in these little plastic clamshells. You'll see that it has the world's smallest logo here. It has the G.I. Joe flag up here, as well as the G.I. Joe logo down here with the picture depicting the figure. And you can see that the figures have 3 points of articulation. And of course, this is definitely going to have small parts, so you're going to want to watch who you give these to. So yeah, and of course we have Duke here, we've got Snake Eyes, and we've got Roadblock. So I'm kind of hoping for some Cobra guys coming up, that'd be nice. You turn over to the side, you have the Collect Them All. There appears to be, I don't know if this is supposed to be a mystery figure, or, it's Snake Eyes. Never mind, that's Snake Eyes. Looks like a mystery figure. But you can see it has nice artwork on the back of the little inside packaging. And this is very unique, by the way. We're going to take this out and show you. And then we have what the figure looks like outside of its own little packaging, which we're going to take a look at anyway. The back is going to show the same thing. So, now let's go ahead and open these guys up. And let's open up, take a look at the little itty bitty figures inside. Okay, so here we have our 3 action figures out of the packages, and you can tell. I'll just go ahead and put one in my hand for size comparison. And yeah, I mean, you could tell how big these things are. These figures are about 1 inch, by the way. So, go over these here in just a moment. I do want to look at this real quick. It comes with a little pamphlet, so we can go over everything that these World's Smallest actually has. And if you open it up, and it opens up quite a long ways here, we can see how many of the different World's Smallest that they have. You can see that Hot Wheel cars, which looks like to be about the size of a penny. And they have various different series. Looks like they've been going for a while. There's 4 series of different Hot Wheels. Let's see here. I actually do a bunch of different toys. Those are the ones that do the tiny arcades, which I believe there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade coming. I also have that pre-ordered, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Got these little micro arcades. So you can see they have a lot of different toys that they offer, and I absolutely love this little catalog because it's reminiscent of the old vintage toys, when you would get like little catalogs. And here's some of the World's Smallest items that they actually have. Some more, there's little different twists. They got Rubik's Cubes. They got little yo-yos and tops. They got a little sock monkey and an Etch-a-Sketch. Now these are actually working toys. Silly Putty Pezzes, little Mad Balls. I'd actually like to find the Mad Balls. I think those would be kind of cool to have. They have the little Care Bears I referred to earlier. They have the vintage, old school G.I. Joes. Stretch Armstrong, and again, these work. You can see Stretch Armstrong stretches. Lincoln Logs. They have glowworms. I mean, there's a lot of different. They have surprise little people items. World's smallest Barbies. I've seen these. World's smallest Uno cards. Here's some of the board games that they do. So I mean, this is incredible. And of course, like I said, they've recently added a lot of other action figures. I actually used to have this Super Soaker, the regular size. Some other action figure lines, like I said, they've done. They're coming out with Masters Universe, which I have pre-ordered. They have Transformers, so Power Rangers, so it's really cool. Alright, enough of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at these G.I. Joes. I love that these packages are so cool. First off, these are hard plastic cases, and there's a reason for that. I'll show you that in just a moment. But you can see that we have First Sergeant up there, and if you look very closely, it does say codename Duke. And of course, this is this is the newest pick of Duke, and this is what Duke. This is more like the vintage style Duke would look like. So look at the kind of combination of new and old G.I. Joe with the art and the figure. We have Snake Eyes here, who's Commando, codename Snake Eyes. And the artwork, really cool. I mean, I like these little things. These little things are neat. I wish the sticker, excuse me, and this is a sticker on a hard plastic shell here. I wish the sticker was on straighter. I really do. In fact, you could see mine right here is coming off. So definitely need to be aware of that. I don't know if Duke's was. I don't think. Yeah, Duke's was coming off a bit. So, and then we have Machine Gunner, codenamed Roadblock. So, and his is actually on pretty perfect. So that's pretty cool. Again, these are just really cool. So let's go ahead and open these things up. This is how this works. You can see that they're in their little clamshell bubble, but that's plastic. So how you get these things out is you turn it over to the back, and you can see all the cool artwork they have right here, including like a little UPC code. They got the little Hasbro logo, and it says Micro Action Figures. Well, there's a tab right here. So what you do is you open up the tab, like so, and you get this little baggie out, and then you pull this out. You want to hold on to that, and then you can pull your figure out. So this has 3 points of articulation. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, okay. I'm going to say it's the head. So let's go ahead and try the articulation. So we have the head, which does actually turn. That's neat. I'm assuming one arm. Yeah. And the other arm. So there you go. There's your 3 points of articulation. And he will not... Oh, he does stand on his own. But in the baggie, I believe, there is a action figure stand for him. A little tiny action figure stand. So this is interesting. This is incredible. So we gotta take a look at all this, and these are very, very tiny. So he does come with a little backpack. Oh wow. I don't know if you can make this out, but he does have a tiny helmet. He has a tiny gun. And then here is his action figure stand. So this is incredible, and I better not lose it. That's incredible. Let's go ahead and go over some of the details on this guy if we can. So his face obviously isn't going to be perfectly painted, depending on how small it is. But I mean, he's got pupils, and he's got eyebrows. His uniform, I mean, it's pretty detailed for a 1-inch figure. And there's his peg hole for his backpack. He even has a little gun and holster sculpted on his side. I mean, this is incredible for a 1-inch figure. Now, there's one thing this Duke is missing that the original had, and that was binoculars. So, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. This guy comes with a lot. So let's go ahead and suit him up. Trying to figure, I think it would go this way. I love the fact it even has the little peg holes, just like the vintage toys. So it plugs in like that. We can go ahead and put his gun in his hand, possibly. You think? It fits. It fits in his hand. Holy crap. He has his helmet. Maybe, if I don't lose it first. Trying to figure out how this goes. It goes on the other way. So that doesn't snap on or anything. It really just kind of lays on his head. So, and then I'm assuming there's pegs at the bottom of his feet. There we go. Maybe. This is really difficult. Oh, there goes his helmet. There we go. Get his helmet back on here. And his gun popped out. So this is... There we go. Alright, so here is our Duke figure. And we'll put him next to his. So look at that. That is pretty darn cool. We'll go ahead and zoom in. That's pretty cool. I mean, for a little figure like that. Definitely something you don't want to give to a child. And I'm trying to look to see what the ages are on this. Whoop! There you go. Not for children under age of 3. And 40 apparently. So that's pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Snake Eyes. Now, obviously with Snake Eyes, I'm assuming we're not going to get a timber. Although a miniaturized timber would be kind of neat. So let's see what he comes with. And again, I want to keep these because the way these are, you have the ability to keep these in the plastics. I mean, that's why they're designed the way they are. So, all right. So here is Snake Eyes. His head is turned. So yeah, his head turns. Arms go up and down. So pretty cool. Not going to get a whole lot of articulation. I mean, he's basically just a pure... He is a pure black casted figure with no added details. Painted details, anyway. He's got a lot of details going on, though, which are really hard to see because of the black coat there, but still pretty cool. Let's see what he comes with. I bet he comes with a little figure stand. You think? I bet he does. Alright, let's see here. Looks like he comes with 2 pairs of binoculars. So you can give one of those to Duke, and Duke would be a complete vintage figure. I can't get that. There we go. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to take one of these pairs of binoculars. And I'm going to put them around Duke. There we go. We're going to do that. His helmet will not stay on. I have an issue with this. Alright. That is a 100% complete Duke now, I believe. Vintage. So that's kind of cool. Alright, back to Snake Eyes. So Snake Eyes has an Uzi. A very tiny Uzi that if I were to drop on the floor right now, he would no longer have an Uzi. I mean, look how small his gun is. That is tiny. My God. Let's get that in his hand. Maybe. Maybe. I won't go in his hand. Up, it went in his hand. Alright. Then he's got the binoculars. I don't know why he has binoculars. I don't think I agree with this. I don't know why he would have binoculars. But he does. So we're going to put him on his little stand. Shit. As I swear. I don't swear too often on my videos, do I? All the time. So it's very difficult to... There we go. So there we go. We have Snake Eyes and we have Duke out of the package. Now let's go Roadblock. So it's going to be interesting to see what Roadblock comes with, because I know he came with this big gun at one point. Like it was a sniper rifle. You can hear the clicking on that. So, alright. So, articulation, his head does move. His arm's actually really move. It kind of almost loose. That kind of sucks. This one's tight. His right one, not so much. But you know what? I mean, considering the articulation you're getting with this guy, I'm not going to complain too much. The fact that he has any articulation whatsoever is amazing. Alright. He also has a helmet. Did Roadblock wear a helmet originally? I do not know. Excuse me. Alright, so his gun, which he can hold in his hand, which looks like this, has a little stand. And I believe we'll probably go... See if they connect together. There's a little tiny hole there, so it might. If you line it up just right, it fits. So there you go. And then he has a little backpack. And a little hole in the back. Let's actually go over the details real quick. So, yeah, I mean, he doesn't look bad. He looks like classic vintage Roadblock. He's got some green up here. I don't know if that's coming out on camera. I mean, he's got, you can see his pupils, his nose, his mustache, his goatee, everything on this guy. I mean, I don't know how or what they use. And again, we have a sculpted knife right here, an extra sculpt. I mean, and a sculpted gun, the holster. I mean, these are incredible for what they are. They are incredible. So I'll just go ahead and peg this in his back. I do kind of wish Snake Eyes also came with a backpack. There we go. He has a helmet. Again, it doesn't snap on or anything, so it doesn't really... Oh, it does actually stay on. Geez, I'm better than Duke's. Wow. Let's get him on his stand. Wow, he's all around just easy to work with. And I guess if you want to, you can put the gun in his hand as well. Yeah, there we go. He can hold his gun as well. So there we go. I'm going to see if I can get Duke's helmet to stay on better. I absolutely cannot. And his gun won't stop falling out of his hand. Alright, we'll leave poor Duke alone. Duke is fragile. So don't tip over, Duke. He tipped over. And lost his helmet. mess with this helmet. Try to get it back on here. There we go. Alright, so here you have all three of these guys, and I'm really trying to get in as close as I can so you can get a better look at them here. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and take this off my tripod and just go ahead and zoom in like so, and you can get a better look. So these are just really, really cool figures. So I mean, you're not going to get a lot of dramatic poses out of these guys. But I mean, for what they are, I mean, they're really, really cool. To take them out like this would be, you know, just awesome. But you can do something else with these that I mentioned earlier. So you can take everything, and I don't know if you can actually put them in like this in here. You might be able to. No, not without the helmet, not with the helmet on. The curse of the helmet. But you can take all of these off. You can put them back in their little tray. And then place them right back where you got them. And if you wanted to, you can take everything, just so you don't lose them, especially if you decide to open it back up. And you can put everything back in the bag. Like so. And fit it back in here. And then close the lid. And then your Duke and your Snake Eyes and Roadblock are right back where they were. And you can just stand these up like so. And they display really, really nicely. So, alright. But I got these off of Big Bad Toys. People have been able to find these actually in Cracker Barrels across the country. My Cracker Barrel have not carried these yet. So I found out that Big Bad Toys had these pre-ordered along with the Masters of the Universe ones. You can also find the Power Ranger and the Transformer ones on there. And so I went ahead, I pre-ordered these, and I pre-ordered the Masters of the Universe ones. And I just simply can't wait for all those to come in because there's a Battle Cat involved. And it's just going to look really cool. If these are 1 inch, I bet the Battle Cat is at least 2 inches. And they're all going to be kind of like this, I'm assuming. So, that's why I got them, folks. You can check your Cracker Barrels. You can check Big Bad Toys. I don't remember the exact cost for the individual ones. I pre-ordered these for about $17 for all 3 of them. So divide that by 3, and there you go. So that'll be all, everybody. So if you're interested, go pick them up. Also, if you're new to the channel, give me a big thumbs up, please. Hit that subscribe button so you know when I do all my other videos and post them. And comment below. Let me know what you think of these things. If these something that you might be interested in, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, knowing is half the battle. Yo, Joe.